only on Wednesdays, right? Only on the hump day where you expect it to just be a chill, relaxing day. You got over the hump. You're about to enter the Thursday. You're about to head to Friday. It's about to be the weekend. That everything crazy happens in the world of professional wrestling. Oh my goodness, what a day that today was for professional wrestling. I am live. I'm going to share this real quick. But anyways, what is up, guys? Chase Oliver here. Chase Oliver 68 here, bringing you another Chillin with Chase episode. Now, I wasn't planning on going live until Saturday. I was like, you know what? I'll go live Saturday. I'll go. Saturday's a good day to do this and stuff. But man, dude, we just heard some bombshell news. Shout out to Raj Giri. Shout out to this guy right here, one of the wrestling journalists of the world. Let's go ahead and let me get to his Twitter real quick. Raj Giri. We go to the Twitter. We're gonna get to that little box thing. The Raj Giri saying, "I'm hearing Sasha Banks has been released. I don't know if it was requested or if it was on WWE's end." Man. Is Sasha Banks released? Is the boss gone from WWE? Is she a free agent? Is she going to Hollywood? Is she all elite? This is something that we got to ask ourselves. This is crazy. Just think about this, man. We went from, and we'll talk about this in a moment because this is a big topic of the day, the whole WWE board investigating a secret $3 million settlement on one longtime CEO, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. We're going from that to now here, where it's like, oh yeah, Sasha Banks is apparently released. The last news we heard about Sasha Banks was that she was getting eye surgery. Apparently, she had terrible vision. And now she's getting eye surgery, and now she's going to have beautiful 20/20 vision. Crazy. That's crazy, man. So Sasha Banks, is she gone from WWE? Is she gone from the company? Here's what I'm going to say is this, man. WWE, if you let Sasha Banks go, not only the way that it was handled, the way that you called her unprofessional as she walked out, you're letting go of one of your franchise talent for free. I mean, yeah, she has to serve 90 days, but still, you're still letting someone go that's super talented like Sasha Banks for free. And the one thing that AEW did not have from WWE is like a young core piece from that company. I mean, they got some pieces. They got Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole. They got pieces from WWE, but they never got like a young core piece where you say, yep, you build that company around this woman. You build that company around this person. They never got that. And now they do with Sasha Banks. If she is released, I don't know if she's 100% released. Probably by the time I wake up, like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. my time, so I'll hear that, oh, Sasha Banks is gone. I'll hear all the reports, and there's going to be a bunch of different things that are going on. First off, I got to say shout out to my boys. What up, Nate? What up, Mir? What up, CPZ? Ronan Ghost, we highlighted you. What up, Timothy Mendoza? And what is up, Yagon King? Shout outs to you guys. Thank you for joining me. I know some of you guys are on the East Coast. This is late time for you guys. So shout out to you guys. I appreciate that. And my friend Anthony says, Chase, stop WWE releasing from Sasha. I can't see her in the other company. I have no power over that, Anthony. I'm sorry. You might just have to start watching the other company. How about that, boy? So anyways, Sasha Banks, though, if she is gone from this company, this is one of the biggest mistakes WWE has ever done. You let a core piece, someone that is going to be a big marketing tool for you, someone who knows not only how to market herself inside the ring, but outside the ring, you're letting that go, and she's going to go for free. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this where they have let a talent like this go. And I know a lot of people are going to say, what about Jon Moxley? Jon Moxley, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. I'm going to name you all these talents. None of them compare to Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is literally the hottest free agent they will get. Sasha Banks is a cornerstone for any company. Jon Moxley. He was like a third wheel in the Shield. Like, who would have thought that Dean Ambrose, everyone's saying, oh, did you see those Mick Foley promos? He can speak, he can talk, He was third tier behind Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. I like Jon Moxley. Heck, most of my t-shirts that are AEW related are Jon Moxley related that I willingly purchased. I don't hate Jon Moxley, but when it comes to Jon Moxley, not as big as Sasha Banks. Not as big, sorry. Then, when you look at Bryan Danielson, I mean, yeah, that's a big get. Guy main event at WrestleMania. Guy was, a huge star for the company at one point. But guess what? Kind of up there in age. You're not really going to put that much time and investment into the company, into Daniel Bryan. You get what I'm saying? Why would you put that much time and investment into a 40-year-old guy? Especially one that has a lot of injury history. Then we get to Adam Cole, baby. Let's be real, man. Sasha Banks or Adam Cole? Sasha Banks is a bigger star. I know Anthony over there is probably upset at me saying this, but it's the facts. Sasha Banks is a bigger star than Adam Cole. And for WWE to just let her go, just to say, oh, you know what? Too much. We want to put in some good graces. This is some good PR. It'll make fans happy. It'll make fans stop talking about Vince. Let's release Sasha Banks. Let's make Mercedes Morano all elite. And you're a damn fool for saying that, Anthony. You're a damn fool for saying that. But Adam Cole is not better than Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is one of your corner pieces that you build a company around. And AEW just got that. And it's a huge boost to their women's division, which is very stagnant. Very stagnant. I do not care. Night one, you give her the belt. Night one, I don't care who your champion is. I don't care if you piss off Thunder Rosa. Cool. You can piss off Thunder Rosa. That's fine by me, dog. You can piss off Tony Storm. That's fine by me, dog. Adam Cole. I'm just saying Adam Cole is fine, but he's not Sasha Banks. That's all I'm saying. Sasha Banks is a person you take time and you build around. Adam Cole's just a nice hand. I can put a world title on him, and I ain't too afraid that anything bad's going to happen, but I'm not looking at him as a world champion that's saying, oh, you know what? He's going to carry the company. No, he's like a good placeholder champion, a good transitional champion, a good hand. He can go. He can wrestle a great match, but yeah, other than that, I ain't expecting him to draw ratings or anything like that. I don't want to see Sasha get memed with untrained outlaw mud show Goose. Oh, God. Mercedes Morano's first match is against Marina Shafir. As Marina Shafir can barely do like a suplex or something. Keith Lee is good, but he ain't Sasha Banks. Keith Lee lost a lot of momentum, man. A lot of momentum. Adam Cole should win the belt while Punk is gone. I said it. I stand on it. It is what it is. Boom. Well, he's not. He has a torn labrum, first of all, so I don't think there's any belts he's gonna wear. I think Tony even told him stop carrying that Owen Hart belt. You might tear your labrum even more. So I think that's not a thing that's going to happen. But that is something that is going to be what's it called? Like that is something that I can't believe if it's true. If Sasha Banks is a free agent, I think we'll get more confirmation tomorrow. I feel like we will definitely get a more confirmation tomorrow. I wish I was 6'1", Brando Sore, if I'm being honest. I know this was a random question, but I wish I was 6'1". Yeah. Amir. Oh, of course you agree with Amir. Of course you would, Anthony. Well, especially when it comes to your boy Adam Cole. Vince is extra horny and Sasha's unemployed. What a day, man. Vince McMahon's a freak, bro. Oh, man. Wow. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Oh, my goodness. Who would have thought, man? Nick Khan. This guy, Nick Khan. Oh, my God. This guy, I've never seen a man like a Vincent Kennedy, like Nick Khan in my life, man. So, first of all, we got to, I don't have a Wall Street Journal, whatever it's called. I don't have a Wall Street Journal thing, but this is the article that kind of broke the news. This came out of left field, man. It seemed like it was going to be a normal afternoon, and then around 1:12 p.m. my time, so 4:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Wall Street Journal posted this thing about Vincent Kennedy McMahon, and at first I'm like, oh man, I don't know how big of a deal this is, but then once I saw like the screenshots of it, and it was some nasty behavior. So I'm gonna sum it up for most people who don't know what's going on. Vince McMahon hired a woman who was a paralegal for the company. The paralegal was only getting paid $100K, and then Vince McMahon, pretty much had an affair with this woman, and to kind of keep her a little bit quiet and keep her a little bit happy with her position in company, she gave her $100,000 raise, to hang out with John Laurinaitis, aka Mr. Bella, aka Kathy Laurinaitis' husband, aka my name is John Laurinaitis, Executive VP of Talent Relations, the inventor of the diamond cutter himself, the ace cutter, John Laurinaitis, $200,000 just to say, hey, pork my friend, enjoy your time. And in fact, she was so scared of even saying anything negative towards Vincent Kennedy McMahon, saying anything bad towards this person, that she decided to say, I'll take whatever hush money. And Vince's lawyers, shady ass lawyers, put some hush money, $3 million hush money. And you know what the crazy part is? Who would have thought that we would have known all this? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, who would have thought that this is something that we, that we would know about? This is something that we shouldn't know about. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that it's crazy, and got linked to the Wall Street Journal. And here's the thing: if y'all are saying that this ain't a Nick Khan move, you are crazy. I get people are going to say, don't aggregate, don't lie, don't spread misinformation. But look, man, look. Who else, like, being real here, who else gains from giving out this information to the Wall Street Journal? Who else could have access to these emails? I'm just saying, the man who's second in command in the WWE, he would have access to these emails. He would be able to send to his journalists. I mean, the Wall Street Journal, he has to have a couple writers he knows from there. Stop, people. Like for all these people to say, this is not a Nick Khan thing. Oh, no, man. Nick Khan, this guy right here, he moves with the swiftness. This guy is cold and calculated. Like, if you look at it right here, man, I'm going to pull up a couple tweets and stuff so we can kind of look at it and stuff. But, man, Nick Khan, this guy don't care, dude. He is batting like 100 in a 6-month span. This is what Nick Khan has done, guys. Like, I'm just gonna show this to you guys in a 6-month span what this human being has done. This menace, this guy that's just shooting from like, he's on Stephen Curry mode right now. He's like, 3 points, Stephen Curry. He's doing the Curry dance and stuff like that. That's what Nick Khan's doing, man. That's what this guy's doing right now, man. Nick Khan. Okay, January 29th. Vince and Shane rumble spat. Shane removed from further plans. March 25th. Triple H's health derails, announces in-ring retirement. May 19th, Stephanie announces she is taking leave of absence from the company. June 15th, the Wall Street Journal drops allegations on Vince on money secret, man. Money secret. Nick Khan's only been in the company for 2 years. Nick Khan's worst things that he's done is release a bunch of talent. Other than that, all Nick Khan has done was revamp. I mean, some people will say what he did to NXT was bad, but all Nick Khan did was revamp NXT. All Nick Khan has done is get these wrestlers third-party services back with their Twitches and everything like that. And now this 6-month period of just shooting nothing but 3-pointers. Can you believe this? This guy Nick Khan is a mess. But this right here, shout out to Drain Bamager, Forbidden Drain. Shout out to this guy. He made a thread of all these Vince McMahon stories and conducts, and this right there is something that, like, it is shocking when you go through this thread. Shocking stuff. You're gonna sit here and you're gonna read some of the stories, and you're gonna be like, "Chase, are these true?" Some of these I know a lot. I've heard before. Some of them I haven't. But this one right here, Rita Marie Cheriton was the first female referee in the WWE in the 80s. She got into Vince's limo to discuss her contract, but was forced to have oral sex to save her career. When she then agreed, Vince allegedly raped her that night on July 16th, 1986. In 2006, now keep in mind, This story right here, there's something I want to talk about more after this story, but I'm going to read it off to you. In 2006, Vince came up with the incest storyline with his daughter, Stephanie. Vince's pitch was to have Who's the Daddy story with Stephanie's unborn baby. The end game was either Vince or Shane being revealed to be the father. Luckily, Stephanie rejected the idea. There was a Vince McMahon DVD that came out in 2007. And Stephanie talked about this. And why are we verifying Microsoft Word right now? I'm not even trying to open up Microsoft Word. I got to force quit this. What is this? Microsoft Word is just trying to take this shine. But this was on the Vince McMahon DVD. You can actually still see them talk about this. There's actually quick little YouTube footage of Stephanie talking about it. But this was pitched in the Vince McMahon DVD. She talked about this. In 1983, now this is something that a lot of people know from professional wrestling side of things. In 1983, Jimmy Snuka was charged with the murder of his girlfriend Nancy Argentino, and Vince was the one who did all the talking for his employee. Vince allegedly paid off the investigator to save Snuka from legal troubles. To this day, WWE doesn't even acknowledge those charges. They needed Snuka for WrestleMania, and they hit it. This one right here, Edge and Lita were both going to do a live sex celebration. They weren't down for it. Even John Cena was like, "Oh, Vince, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think we should have a live celebration on TV." But Vince McMahon was pissed and said he wanted it. This one right here. Now the Stone Cold one is like, we know what happened. It was messed up. It happened, domestic violence on Stone Cold Steve Austin. I ain't gonna blame Vince too much on that one. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't, to me, this seems like something where it's like, okay, he was just protecting his top star like he's done with other people before and stuff like that. But this one right here, this one was crazy to me. I've never heard this story. And if you guys have the original audio, I want to hear this. Jim Ross once revealed that Vince wasn't going to sign Gail Kim in the company, but he changed his mind after Ross told him that men were into Asian porn. Jim even said that McMahon didn't believe such a thing existed in the first place. What? Look how sick this man is. Not only does he want to be with his daughter, he only signed a woman not because of her talent. It was because JR had to tell him, well, Vince, Asian porn is very popular, by God. like what? 90s steroid trial, that has its whole situation. I'm not actually familiar with this Terry Garvin and Mel Phillips situation. I've never heard of this situation. I probably got to do a little bit more research on that one. So I've never heard of that situation. Melanie Pillman, this is literally a disgusting thing that happened. This one we heard about the Ashley Massaro incident. So if you guys don't know, WWE, they actually used to go to the Middle East during tribute to the troops, and it would be like a long flight and stuff. And apparently one of the soldiers sedated and raped Ashley Massaro, and Vince told her to keep it quiet because he was like, oh no, this will look bad on the military and stuff like that. Like, why are we protecting the soldiers, man? Like, you should be protecting your employer. You should be not your employer, your employee. This is your employee telling you this in secret. And you're over here like, oh no, we can't piss off the troops. The troops matter to everyone. That we want them to still be heroes. After China was aware that Triple H and Stephanie had been in a relationship behind her back, things between her and WWE deteriorated. China stated in an interview after meeting with Vince about the situation, she was sent home and received the facts telling her she was not needed anymore. I mean, this one in the thread, it's like kind of like this one is like kind of like, Vince was protecting his daughter in a sense. I'm not trying to defend it, but out of all the ones that we were reading, this one ain't that bad. What's up? Vince's tremendous amounts of cocaine. Oh man, Tony Khan better get in on this. Vince balking the thing. Now this one I did not hear about. I did not know about this situation right here, man. I know Tony and Vince, man, they gotta do the booger sugar together, man. In 2005, Vince McMahon agreed to I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to get flagged by YouTube, but that terrible group that should be killed, Gimmick in WWE, as confirmed by Chavo Guerrero. He further revealed in the interview that he wanted to go a whole 9 yards with the Gimmick that said that he wanted to come out dressed as that terrible group that should be killed, but they later backed out. This man's sick. Vincent Kennedy McMahon is sick. And we should probably start counting our days and numbers with Vincent Kennedy McMahon as a human being. I'm being that serious when I say as a human being. I'm being dead serious. This reminds me of Joe Paterno, man. You all remember Joe Paterno, Joe Pa, Penn State head coach legend? All those allegations came out about Penn State and his heart couldn't take it anymore. I feel like it's the same way with Vincent McMahon. This is all he knows, man. WWE is all Vince knows, man. This is his lifeline, bro. This is what he's literally, this is what he done. He's such a narcissist for this company. I feel like he feels like that this company couldn't run without him. You know, I think it's almost time to say goodbye to Vince. I know that sounds very a deep cut, but this reminds me of the Joe Pa situation, the Joe Paterno situation, man. So to me, it's going to be an interesting thing to see what happens within the next week. That like the next week of WWE is going to be so interesting, not even from a TV perspective of what are they going to do? What is going to happen? Now, keep in mind, Vince still holds a majority vote when it comes to being on the board. Even if the board votes no confidence on Vince McMahon, Vince can vote I have confidence and still be a part of it. So a lot of people are wondering, oh, can the board just vote off Vince? Well, unfortunately, Vince has a majority vote. And the thing is, Vince wants to still be able to see money from this at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day is this. Vince is going to get paid no matter what. Like, all these people are saying, oh, this is it. This is like, at the end of the day, the old man's still going to get paid. He's still going to get money. So Vince is going to try to find a way to, if he really is done, if Vince feels like this is it, end of the line for him as being the CEO of WWE, he'll have to go find a way to move his funds where he can still be guaranteed those funds, but also if they vote no confidence, he can't vote back. So that's the thing with Vince is that like a lot of people are saying, oh, can't they just vote no confidence? That's not, this ain't Spider-Man 1 where they voted no confidence on Norman Osborn. This is real life. And the sad reality is Vince owns majority stock in WWE. So even if they say no confidence, as long as Vince says, I have confidence, they have nothing to do. And even if he's removed as the CEO of WWE, he still owns majority stock. So keep that in mind. Vince still owns a lot of the piece of the pie to WWE. This is something where Vince has to think about his next move. Should he still try to still be the CEO despite these allegations out there? And this is not like the 90s. This is not like the early 80s. This is not like the late 80s. This is not even like the late 90s. This ain't even like that. This is 2022. This is a very, 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 very touchy subject. This is something that, Vince probably, if they go into an investigation, there's probably more stuff that can be digged up on Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I do expect John Laurinaitis, though, within the next few days, he's gone. Like either tomorrow or the next few days or whenever. Maybe they're going to wait till Friday so that way he gets like the last paycheck or something. I don't know. Maybe they just want to give him some extra days before they cut him. I don't know how it works. But I would suggest Friday because normally that's like a pay period. I mean, it's June 15th, so most normal companies get paid on June 17th. So I could expect, maybe Thursday, Friday, John Laurinaitis, he gone. He definitely gone. His name's in there. It's a bad look on him, especially when you hear the story that they had to give her a raise just to work with John Laurinaitis. That doesn't sound good whatsoever. So John Laurinaitis, that dude's done. That dude's done no matter what. Like either this week or sometimes next week, man. That dude's done. That dude's done. Freaking young Hollywood. Those girls are sucking a lot of. Hey, man, 100,000 more. Our boy Jeff Jarrett about to run talent relations next. Oh, Nick Khan, baby. You don't know what it's like. Welcome to my world. Who would have thought JEFFJARRET would last longer than Vincent Kennedy? Jarrett just started doing these live shows. He just expected to promote the Saturday night's main events and the Stunning Sundays, and Jarrett might be getting a pay raise, baby. Oh, I'm back. We're gonna get some TNA Jeff Jarrett, baby. Get that My World theme song going, man. Play this stuff. Can you imagine Jeff Jarrett just starts coming out? You're going to start selling gold on www.shop.com. Get that gold ready, man. But no, all jokes aside, John Laurinaitis, that dude is pretty much like, you can see him later. Vince McMahon, like I said, this is something that's going to be interesting for time to come. Now, here's the thing. I've been telling people, man, even throughout the releases, I feel like Nick Khan's the answer to WWE to fix whatever stupid problems they have. Nick Khan is someone that, you know, as an MMA fan, I know what he does as an agent, and I truly believe he's an ambitious human being. And I truly feel like he is a perfect, fresh new face for professional wrestling. I like it. I like it. I'm cool with Nick Khan. Whether he sells a company, whether he stays as like president, as operating and stuff like that. I think he has great, ambitious ideas. I just don't think he has the tools to execute these great, ambitious ideas. And what I mean is, I don't think he has the talent right now that he likes. I feel like Nick Khan looks at the talent and goes, oh, what the heck is this? And I think that's why he's doing the 2.0. And one of the reasons why I like 2.0 is because if these are the guys that you truly believe are the next future, I'm liking what I'm seeing, because I think Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker, and all these other people, they are the future of professional wrestling, or at least on the WWE side of things. They are the future of WWE. Nick Khan, I know a lot of people hate him because he released a bunch of talent. He did all this, but I feel like Nick Khan, at the end of the day, is a huge W move, especially if he moves in that president CEO position. I truly believe that. I truly believe that from the bottom of my heart. To be honest, man, this is something that I never thought I would say as a wrestling fan watching. Like think about this, man. This is like really an end of an era if you think about it. It really is. It really, really is. If you guys have any questions, just anything related to wrestling or just in general, y'all can send your questions. I'll stay on for another like 10, 15 minutes and stuff like that. But man, dude, our boy Jeff Jarrett, dog, he getting his pay raise, man. I wish I could play my world right now, dude. I'll do the Jeff Jarrett strut and stuff like that. Man, Jeff Jarrett probably was all like, yeah, I'll work for you again, Vince. I'll work for WWE again. And now he's getting a pay raise. Insane how Nick Khan took Triple H and Stephanie's position. Yeah, exactly. And this is the one thing CPD said. Nick Khan has actually a casual himself, which works. Exactly. Nick Khan, he's looking at this from a casual fan standpoint, because he knows WWE is a big time company. Like the thing is, us wrestling fans, we don't realize how much businesses actually just love WWE. Like we don't realize this. These businesses look at WWE and they say they make action figures. They have a weekly television show, weekly TV show. They put on mega-sized events. Heck, WrestleMania. Oh my God. If you're a person that just looks at social media numbers, WrestleMania is a wet dream. You look at the algorithm, you look at the impact that WrestleMania brings, and it's not just in one country. WrestleMania is worldwide. Like minus the World Cup, WrestleMania is probably the most global thing talked about. If you look at the social media numbers from WrestleMania and any of these NBA final games, you'll be shocked and you'll be like, whoa, WrestleMania blows it out of the water. So that's why Nick Khan looks at it from a casual perspective. Like, a lot of you guys need to understand, when I'm saying this about casual fans, is this: they do exist. You want them to exist. You want people to casually tune in and out of your product, because that casual friend may have a friend over, and that friend could become a hardcore fan. You never know. That's why I tell people all the time. People hate on casual fans. They say, oh, they don't exist. Build around the hardcore fan. They did build around the hardcore fan. It was called NXT. It didn't work. I don't know how many times we had to tell you guys. They had NXT. It didn't work. NXT was fine for what it was. It was entertainment, but it didn't work. Because if it worked, y'all would be watching NXT still that you like. So, yeah. Honest thoughts on Azula as a character, lame character. Yo, a lot of wrestling-related bomb hits today, man. It's great. My word, acapella. Let's just say, oh, my world acapella. It's my world. Got your place. I get it going in your place. In your name, follow me. You will be the king. He ain't yeah, he ain't yeah. I don't even know what he says in that song. I just know it's My World. A couple of times I was just making stuff up. Where does Yuri versus Glover rank in the all-time great light heavyweight fights? Number 3 or number 2. Depends on how you like John Jones versus Alexander Gustafsson more. Not to mention the mostly produced terrible straight to DVD movies. Oh man, the WWE Studios, dude. The reason why they kept getting things, man, dude. Directors want jobs, producers want jobs. You know how many people like that I've met living in California that would have taken a role in these WWE studio films and they wouldn't care how bad the movie turned out. They're just happy. Those snuff movies are very, very popular. For those snuff movies are very popular for these actors looking for a break. Thoughts on Paula Costa's Twitter? Funny or cringe? Mostly cringe, man. Like he'll have like one funny tweet out of like 5 bad ones. Yeah, no, I said the World Cup does. Like I mentioned that in my thing. I said if you compare it to other sports besides the World Cup. NXT Black and Gold worked. I don't know how they ruined it. Yeah, Anthony, it didn't work because they had to change it 2.0, bro. Could Stephanie leaving have something to do with the news about Vince? I think it's kind of correlated. I think kind of Stephanie McMahon knew what was going on. She kind of was like, because look, Stephanie's not a dumb person, bro. She's pretty smart. And I think Stephanie had a good idea of what was going on and kind of saw the role and, said, hey, looking to step down. I got to take care of my family. She has young daughters. She has young daughters. Her husband just went through health issues. Her young daughters know how to access social media too. They're going to be seeing some stuff. I would not be surprised if Stephanie McMahon, trying to protect her daughters from seeing stuff on social media. They may read some stuff about grandpa that they probably shouldn't read. I'm just saying, looking at from a parent perspective, looking at this day and age and stuff, it's something that you have to think about that, hey, maybe Stephanie kind of had an idea, has a husband that's, back in the company, but not really back full time. He's just doing the NIL. He's just scouting talent mostly for the NIL side of things. But when it comes down to it, Stephanie has kids, access to social media. This thing. Favorite season of Avatar? What? You've been watching too much Avatar or something. The book Fire. That's still my favorite. I like the last season. Did you watch All Elite Road Rage tonight? Of course I did. Yeah, why wouldn't I? Biggest wrestling hot take you have? Mine's that I prefer NXT 2.0 over Black and Gold. I'm probably with you on that one. That would probably be one of my biggest hot takes. I guess one of my biggest hot takes is that AEW doesn't need 2 shows. I think they should just have one show that's free 3 hours and stop separating these 2 shows. What do you think of Izzy's YouTube where he breaks down the fights? It's actually a really good YouTube channel. He just like his edits are just all over the place for me. Like it's just like it's just too fast of edits and stuff like that. I don't know. Like the edits are the only thing I don't like the cuts. But other than that, I like his YouTube channel. More tragic characters, Zuko or Sasuke? Well, Sasuke, man, he lost his whole family. Zuko his dad didn't love him and his mom was in prison. Who the fuck is Paulo? Paulo Costa, UFC middleweight contender at one point. Do you see a Lesnar return coming sooner than later? Oh yeah. I don't know who's now at Lesnar's cabin on their knees saying, Brock, please come back. But Brock in Tennessee with the flannel, oh, that's going to happen. When do you think we will hear the bombshell news that Vince will step down since this news come out? It could happen tomorrow. It could happen next week. Once again, like I said, Vince owns majority shares of his company. So if they vote no confidence, it does not matter because he can just say, I have confidence. That's what I'm trying to tell people. So it don't matter. But it just depends on how he can figure out how to get his money at the end of the day. So sloppy is top guy and gal in pro wrestling. Top guy that's sloppy. Today? That's hard. A lot of the top guys aren't sloppy. A lot of top guys are not that sloppy. I'm trying to think of the top guys that are sloppy. I guess Braun Breaker, does he count because of 2.0? So I'll say Braun Breaker, but because he's still learning. And gals that are sloppy, it's hard. It's hard. Becky. I always think Becky's kind of herky jerky in the ring. Not bad, but she's just kind of sloppy in the ring. But yeah, guys, it's hard. A lot of the guys, like especially AEW, WWE side of things, pretty good, man. Triple H and Stephanie got to hide a lot of dirt they did over the years. Oh yeah, dude. They probably tell their daughter. They probably like when their daughters figured out what Google was. They probably mute so much googling things. That's gonna be a move. That's like an episode of the McMahon's TV show where they start googling all this stuff about Triple H and Stephanie. Hottest take I ever said was me being fine with Brock ending the streak. That's a good hot take. They are taking Jungle Boy out on the stretcher, and Tony Khan just came to the ring. Tony legit looked stressed. They also had his mom and sister with him. Yeah, I saw that extra image with Christian. Christian was all like, your son's a piece of shit. And I was like, hey, Christian, calm down, bro. I love you, Christian, though. Was I the only one laughing when I saw T Wood on Dynamite? Why are we sending Matt Hughes to the ring? I was concerned for Matt Hughes. I wasn't even trying to laugh at T Wood. I was like, why is Matt Hughes in there? And then I was seeing people, why is Matt Hughes walking like that? A lot of people don't realize Matt Hughes got hit with the train. And and Dan Lambert is sending a guy who can't even knock out a YouTuber and a guy who can barely walk because he got hit by an effing train to against Wardlow. What is this? Most cringe Twitter account? Honestly, any account that says they're cringe is cringe, in my personal opinion. Samuel, they need a towel for the blood that his family came out and went out with them as they took him out. Great if it isn't real, but I'm not going to assume that. It's not real. If you watch the video, Christian was literally going up to his family and just being like, your son's a piece of shit. Your son's a piece of shit. It was so funny. Did I see Jurassic World 3? It was fine. You know, a lot of people like, I don't know what you're expecting. They're a bunch of fucking dinosaurs. They can't talk. Like, it was fine. Bringing back the old people though was just like, oh man, that was a push, man. That was a push, man. That was a push. I didn't like that. Like they brought nothing to me. They kind of were like just and they felt like they brought nothing. They felt like they were sleepwalking. They were just like, you want us to react to the fake dinosaur? Okay. If Dana got Brock to fight Francis, would Francis was re-signed since fighting, or you put the thing because you said resign, since fighting Brock would give him a huge payday? Why would you want to fight? That's probably the worst fight for Francis. You would have to face the actual wrestler. If Brock would say yes, Brock's like, what worst thing that happened? He gets knocked out. Doesn't hurt his WWE street cred. Fans are still gonna pop once they hear that theme song. What the fuck is going on in WWE? Went to go see Cody Rhodes after WrestleMania Royal Rumble. Do you see pull John Cena? Yeah, you'll pull John Cena, Alyssa. You can guarantee that. No, I'm not going to play that game. It's kind of a skip. It's kind of a skip in my personal opinion. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't let their kids watch any PG era wrestling. Imagine the reaction to Triple H to Katie. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. No, Triple H and Stephanie know what they're doing, man. What would Chase prefer, a Jack 4 or Last of Us 3? Jack 4. Well, technically, there was a Jack 4. Christian Cage shouting at Jungle Boy's mother. Yeah, it was great. I love that. Don't tell me Tyron Woodley is jumping to pro wrestling. I hope not, man. He wouldn't be good in it, man. Thoughts of my boy, the problem child, main eventing MSG. Good for him, man. Good for him. I don't know. Is he fighting a Tommy Fury? What's a toxic fan base? Sasha Banks or Alexa Bliss? Probably Sasha fans. Nothing against Sasha, but the fan base can get a little bit crazy. Yeah, man, they came out with it. Dude, look, here's the thing. Dinosaurs sell. I don't know why, but it's just people love dinosaurs. And so they're gonna go see Jurassic World. How far will Devin Haney go, and how will he do against Ryan Shakur, and Loma? Devin Haney will go really far. He's still very young and he's still learning combination. Like Devin Haney's learning. Like I know a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, he's so boring. All he does is jab." It's what he does to win. I get it. It's not really the most exciting way to win, but it is what he does to win. what Devin Haney does to win. Against Tank, he'll do fine. He'll win. Ryan, he will murder that kid. He'll get a knockout. Loma, he'll probably play it safe just out of respect to Lomachenko, but he's going to win that one. And Shakur, man, they're friends, so I don't know if they'll fight, but if they do fight, I like Shakur Stevenson. I love Shakur Stevenson. That guy's so good. He's so smart. Like, him and David Haney are well beyond their years of doing what they're doing, but man, I really like Shakur Stevenson, man. Who do you think is a bigger star, Cody Rhodes or Sasha Banks joining AEW biggest star? Cody Rhodes is a bigger star, no question. It's pretty obvious Steph is going to win Money in the Bank. Ugh. Why Seth? We got to give it to Ricochet, bro. Chase, you still play Modern COD? No. Honest thoughts on the Uncharted game? They're fun. They're really good cinematically and everything like that. So, yeah. Today is the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII. I'm actually playing Final Fantasy Remake. It's the 7th one. Vince McMahon didn't understand Sasha Banks. I think Vince understood Sasha Banks. I think he just didn't know how to use Sasha Banks. Romeo, don't worry. You can always go back on the playback. By the way, guys, True Heel Heat episode 180 with Fight Talk. Not myself, but I like to promote True Heel Heat. Great channel. I'm frequently on the True Heel Heat channel with the live reactions and watch-alongs on there, especially when it comes to the mixed martial arts when I'm free. But yeah, True Heel Heat. Go watch their their Saturday morning show. You're gonna hear Romeo, SP3, and Fight Talk's opinion about the whole situation. It's great channel. I'm always there Saturdays in the chat room. You know, I always try to attend the shows if I can get the time to do so. But Saturdays and the Thursday live AEW review, if you guys want to join me in the chat, I'll be in the chat. Sometimes you just got to see big things go roar. Yeah, exactly. Especially things we don't know. Jurassic World 3 out, and Tony Khan has the Jurassic Express lose to the Bucks. Yeah, that makes no sense. How is a deer supposed to be a T-Rex, bro? Get out of here. Can you imagine in real life, bro? You just saw a deer try to beat up a T-Rex. Felt like Vince McMahon. Oh, we read that one. Are you excited to watch Will Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy? Sure. It's not my cup of tea, but I'll check it out. I mean, I can't believe it's a one-on-one match. That's the one thing. And that's kind of a waste for Ospreay too, for Forbidden Door. Orange Cassidy. That's who we choose. I'm pretty sure the match will be good. It'll be like one of those matches where a lot of people will look at it and be like, "Oh, what really?" And then it turns out to be really good. No, YouTube's been doing that. So like the streams will randomly freeze. I think that app's having issues because when I was watching Romeo stream and then my friend's stream, when I was watching those streams earlier, they were freezing for whatever reason. It was weird. Do you think women's tag titles are dead? Depends on who you give it to, but no. Favorite God of War game for Chase? God of War 2. It's easily God of War 2. I know the PS4 one's close, but God of War 2 in terms of traditional God of War, that's my favorite, man. Who's gonna get the random ass big main event push in WWE this year? Oh, dude, Madcap Moss. Madcap Moss is gonna get pushed so randomly, bro. Like, he has a look. He can actually wrestle really good too, to be honest. Not my cup of tea. Like, he fine. Like he don't bug me, but like I could see it, man. Like just randomly Madcap is gonna get that huge push and fans are gonna love him. And then like we're gonna be wishing Madcap. Like I would test the waters with Madcap and put him in the match with one of the big dogs. Like, especially in a big time spot. He had that feud with Drew for a little bit, but that was when he was like with Happy Corbin, and that was bad. I already beat Remake. I love Remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake is one of the best games to have ever came out, in my personal opinion. I love playing it. It has a goodness. Like, Final Fantasy VII, the way I explain it is this: 13, 7, and 13 and 15 had a love child with Kingdom Hearts, and it was Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like you get Kingdom Hearts style combat when you're in combat. You get the Final Fantasy 13 system, which I think is a really good system. It was just in a boring game. And then you get Final Fantasy 15's adventure and stuff like that. So I say those games combined, you'll be like, oh wow, dude, it's great. Like it has all the good mechanics from those 3 series, and I love it. I love Remake. The characters are great. The writing is, it doesn't transition well because they have like these weird pauses, and sometimes they just say weird stuff out of nowhere. So the writing's kind of but the game is really fun. I really like the game. It's one of my favorite games of all. I'll comfortably say it's one of my favorite games of all time. My last question I'm going to answer is this one. So don't ask any more questions after that one and stuff like that. If you guys want to wish good wishes and stuff like that, we'll always take that. But I gotta actually go to bed soon and stuff. This was a last second stream and everything. As FTR starting to grow on you as the best tag team, or they're not there yet? Why? My best tag team is the Usos right now. Just saying, that's just my opinion. But they're number 2 for sure. They're not my cup of tea in terms of like I like watching them. But they're good wrestlers. I'll give them that. They are definitely good wrestlers. But just because you're a good wrestler does not mean I have to like you. Like they just don't connect with me. They are definitely good though at what they do, but they just don't connect with me for that. Is it me or is AW booking the Raw matchups for the Forbidden Door show? Dude, the 6-man tag is like the worst. Like, why? What is this 6-man tag? I'll say that, yeah, they are kind of hard. Ospreay versus Orange Cassidy, like I said, it will be a good match, but it isn't something that I'm talking about, you know? By the way, before you all leave too, hit the like button. Hit the like button on the stream. That's always important to the channel. Favorite Avatar fights for Chase? Oh man, dude. It's been a minute since I actually watched a show like that. I see the thing with the Avatar, I like the story, but I don't even remember any of the fights. All right. Oh my god, my brother got mad. Probably Aang versus Ozai. Will Ospreay said he's inspired by AJ Styles. Do you see the inspiration? Yeah, he's an all-around good wrestler like AJ Styles. Did you ever play the Dead Rising games? Yeah, I did play the Dead Rising games. They're really fun. Dead Rising 1 was really the only one that I really messed with. Do you think Vince McMahon think Becky Lynch bigger Sasha Banks push Becky Lynch hard and push Charlotte hard? Yeah. 100%. 100%. She always Becky and Charlotte. I mean, think about WrestleMania 32, Alyssa. Just remember that triple threat. Who won that? Everyone's saying Sasha Banks is the bigger star, and who won? Charlotte Flair won. Wisconsin. Man, you talking to the wrong person, young buck. Talking to the wrong person. I ain't from no Wisconsin. I don't know what search machine you use, but you used the wrong one, my friend. What are the mistakes Naughty Dog did with The Last of Us? Dude, I told you this in the DM. I ain't gonna. Why are you asking me this live? I told you this in a DM. I told you this, man. Oh, you asking me? You asking me? You asked me this in a DM. Oh man. Oh man. Here's the thing. If you guys ask me something in a DM, please don't ask me that in the Q&A. I don't know if you need my voice confirmation or something, but please don't do it. I don't know why. It's a pet peeve of mine. But Last of Us Part 2, like I said, they killed Joel when they shouldn't have killed Joel, and you made us play as the girl who killed Joel. That's simple. God of War 2018, it's a good game. It's fine. It's ambitious. I'll give it that. I like the boy theme was a funny meme and everything. But God of War 2018, it's like a 9 out of 10, which is not bad. It's not 10 out of 10, but it's 9 out of 10. It's fine. It's fun. I don't see a lot of replayability with it. That's my thing. I haven't gone back and replayed it. He's not from Wisconsin. Yeah, man. Man, I feel like someone's trying to dox me, bro. I feel like someone's trying to dox me. That's how I feel. Because that's a weird question. What part of Wisconsin you're from? Man, what did I say? Who did I piss off this time? Do I play Final Fantasy 14 online? No. I'll have to keep that in mind once I get into the game. Yeah, it's good. No, I did not see that OVA. Maybe I should check it out. Yeah, I know, dude. My brother was loud because we had this one dog. He's like always hungry for food, so he always goes to my brother's room thinking that my brother's gonna give him something and stuff like that. So yeah, But anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in to the live Q&A and the Chilling with Chase. If you guys want to hear my thoughts on this, man, just go back a little bit and stuff like that. Hopefully, I'll see you guys Saturday. After my workout Saturday, I'll come in for a Saturday morning stream. So hopefully you guys go on this. There's no rant. We did Seth Rollins appreciation stream. Why would we rant? Why would we rant on the best wrestler today? Come on, y'all gonna keep. But anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it every time when you guys come in, show me love, show me the likes, ask any questions and stuff like that. But yeah, Saturday I'll try to do a stream. If not, Sunday morning before you guys do Father's Day festivities. So Saturday or Sunday, you'll see a stream from Mr. Chase Oliver. If anything else crazy happens, just know Thursday night is hopefully the last game of the NBA Finals, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys. Have a good one. Enjoy your day. Stay safe out there. And remember, just like the Universal Champion Brock Lesnar, our former Universal Champion, our former WWE Champion, former UFC Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar, sometimes you don't have to give a shit in life. Yow.